Oh yeah. What's up, Cowboys fam? If you feeling like I'm feeling, let's do this. It's time. It's time to make some noise. We all get together. Who's house? Cowboys. And we're stepping on the scene, repping blue and white jerseys, double stars, and our kicks clean. Second to none, like Emmett. It don't matter if we're home or away. We wanna win it. All day, every day, hit the lights, you know how we do it. Cowboys for life, reppin' them boys cause we chose to. We got fanatics getting crazy, hyped up for the silver and blue. Best believe we're rolling deep too. Biggest fan base across the nation, I thought you knew. Yeah, you know we rep together. Every stadium, city, Cowboys fans everywhere. Yeah, you know we ain't stopping. America's team, forever we'll be poppin'. We put it down in every town. Flags running, music poppin' every time we score a touchdown. We're fired up and we're getting it. Hyped up, dedicated fans united cause we feeling it. Yeah, we're loyal to our team too. We're up for one star and we're family, true silver and blue. Yeah, you know we're about it. Throw your hands in the air, stars up, never doubt it. Yeah, it's time to make some noise. We all get together, who's house? Cowboys. And we're stepping on the scene, repping blue and white jerseys, double stars, and our kicks clean. Second to none, like Emmett. It don't matter if we're home or away, we wanna win it. All day, every day, hit the lights, you know how we do it. Cowboys for life. Cowboys, our boys making noise. Another offense is down, we hit them straight in the jaws. Our defense doing what they wanna do. They attacking, sacking, celebrating when the play is through. Back to taking care of business. Like when Randy White and Charles Haley were dominating trenches. And our DBs are playing tough, playing tight, flashback, doomsday, knocking helmets off, rising to the top cause we're a threat. We've been through it, time to do it, raise that 6 trophy on the set. Cause you know we got that action. Underestimating us while them dubs keep on stacking. Star game getting major. Dak Gallup, Lamb Parsons, new era playmakers. If you a diehard and you with me, make some noise, we the boys, rep that star mighty proudly, yeah. It's time to make some noise, we all get together, who's out? Cowboys. And we're stepping on the scene, repping blue and white jerseys, double stars, and our kicks clean. Second to none, like Emmett. It don't matter if we're home or away, we wanna win it. All day, every day, hit the lights, yeah, you know how we do it. Cowboys for life.
Whose house? Cowboys. Yeah, stand up, baby. It's time to make some noise. Shout out to my guy DJ Kai with the intro there. Longtime supporter of the content since the days of South Beach. In 2018, I see you, DJ Kai, out there. One Star, One Family, opening it up. Everybody, welcome to the show, man. It's your favorite Cowboy cousin. That's right. We tapping in at 7 p.m. on the West Coast. You know, the best coast, and we got some business to talk about today. Y'all welcome to the show, especially all my gym rats. Y'all know we're going to do the July Gym Rat Awards here on the show. We got some things to give away. We got a Sean Lee jersey raffle to give away. We got some business to talk about. We're going to talk about camp. We're going to get into all of that. Y'all welcome to the show. Let's give a few shout outs to see who's rolling in. But shout out to my guy, Troy Park, tapping in first thing before the show was even underway. These are the kinds of folks when we talk about gym rats. Look, he's at the door before the gym opens up. This is what I call dedication. I see you out there, Troy Park, especially showing love to my YouTube folks over there. So shout out to everybody on YouTube. I see you over there. Mike Rock 2 is ready. You always ready, baby. Yeah, but Troy beat you to the door today. Shout out to everybody on LinkedIn. You know, all the professionals reside over there. So shout out to all my professionals on the LinkedIn network and that new platform called X. How many of y'all been keeping up with? Twitter is no longer. The bird has caught an X. Psh, that's right. Shout out to the Des Bryant platform over there owned by Elon Musk. Yeah, man. And we're live on 3 places on Facebook too as well. Y'all know we're live in Cowboy Cousins. We're live in OAT and we're live on the BDG. So we're streaming on multiple locations here today. This was supposed to be Supporter Saturday, y'all, but you know how things change. Sometimes the gym schedule changes. Yeah, but we in the gym here on Monday We getting it in, baby, if you know what I mean, especially if it's Tuesday. You got to stay ahead of the game. But welcome to the show, y'all. We got a lot of things to talk about. Oh, and plus I got my big question for the show. Yeah, that's right, baby. How many of y'all realize we are a Bill Bates away? How many of y'all know who Bill Bates is? 3-time Super Bowl champion. That's right. 40 days, 4-0. That's right, 40 days away, man. I got a big question for the show here today. So if you love some Bill Bates, I need you to tap in. I'll give you a little prelude there. Mike Rock says, actually, I was in here 13 hours ago. Uh-oh. They're still going at it even from last month. I see you guys out there. Appreciate y'all's effort in the gym, setting the example. What a prototype. I see you out there. I know she's excited. Got the Hall of Fame game kicking off this week. Yeah, we got Hall of Fame action out there. Boots on ground. Shout out to Star Status Cowboys Connection. I see you out there, prototype. Appreciate you tapping in. What up, Joshua? Look like a new name here. Appreciate you tapping into the show today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all know the deal. Come on, green badges. Raise the bar. We're going to talk about some business here from the month of July, but I need y'all to raise that bar right quick. Let's go raise the bar. Y'all know what to do. Let's share this content. Let's help this content grow. We see you. Appreciate you tapping in here today, Joshua. What up, Brian Lewis? Green badges tapping in. And, of course, we wouldn't have a show unless there was a Facebook user. Shout out to all of the Facebook users. It wouldn't be a show without a Facebook user. So make sure if this is the first time you're watching, make sure you register with StreamYard. Hit that link on the video. Register with StreamYard so we can put a name with a face. But shout out to all my Facebook users, probably in our secret group, Cowboy Cousins. But we appreciate everybody tapping in today. Man, a lot of stuff to talk about, man. How many of y'all been keeping up with camp? I know the haters been counting all the interceptions on Dak Prescott. Bill Korb tapping in says, number 40, he was a hidden machine. Welcome to the show, Bill. Right on time right there from one Bill to the next, right? Bill Korb to Bill Bates. We see you, baby. He was a hidden machine. Yeah, we're going to talk about some Bill Bates, but let's talk about the GOAT right quick. So shout out to everybody in my group, Official America's Team. You know, the only Facebook group been connecting fans on these Facebook streets at live events since 2016. But as you see, I got the Facebook group page open up there. As you see, the vote for our favorite player of the year, Emmitt Smith won it last year. Emmitt Smith is no stranger to being a repeat champion, so he's repeated in the group. So just on some business in the OAT group, Emmitt Smith is now the repeat champion as favorite player of the group. So if you're a Cowboys fan and you're on one of these other channels watching us here today, if you're on Facebook, make sure you go to Official America's Team. Come join the group over there. You get to participate in cool polls like this. We did that all during the month of July now. You know, it's a challenge out here for us creators. So even though we got over 20,000 fans in the group, we only had about 1,500 fans reached. This poll actually reached despite the multiple efforts. So shout out to everybody who contributed on tagging folks in the comments. That's right. We only had about 1,500 folks out of 20,000 members in our group. So as you can see, it's hard to keep up with things in the group. You may miss a lot of content, but what you need to do is visit the page, visit the group every day, because once you do that, that tells Facebook that content from that group is important to you, so you won't miss polls like this going forward. But as you can see, Emmitt Smith, a whopping 28%. He held the vote down, the only vote in double digits. So we had plenty of players up for votes there. So shout out to everybody who voted for Emmitt Smith. He is the repeat champion there in OAT. Shout out to my girl Shamika, Miss Dallas Diva out there, you know, fan club president, RVA City. We see you, you know, that's your favorite player. So repeat champion. Congratulations to everybody who voted for Emmitt Smith. We did that all during the month of July. And like I said, if you want to participate in cool stuff like that in the future, make sure you come over there and join the group. Mike Rock tapping back in over there on YouTube says, I'm just glad I was able to stay awake. Yeah, I know y'all are still having that conversation over there about who was first at the door. What up, King Sharon? I see you, baby. Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out to everybody who bought popcorn. You know, last Supporter Saturday, we did popcorn love. So shout out to everybody who bought popcorn. I know my man Mike Rock bought a lot of popcorn, and so did King Sharon. And that's going to be a great segue to this Sean Lee raffle jersey here that we're going to do right now. So shout out to all of the Green Badge supporters. You know who you are. How about we do a little giveaway? This is a raffle. So for everybody who bought popcorn, was entered into the Sean Lee autographed jersey when we were 50 days away. You know, this was 10 days ago. So we're 40 days away now. You see how we're doing this NFL countdown thing here, right? That's right. When we were 50 days away, when we did that Supporter Saturday show. Shout out to everybody who clicked the link and bought some popcorn. But if you bought popcorn, you got entries into here. So we've got the wheel already packed. I'll just go through those names right quick. See Prototype. Shout out to my girl Leslie out there in Florida. Of course, King Sharon's always there. Park Rangers in the building, who actually won the Igloo cooler. So congratulations to our guy Park Ranger on winning the Igloo cooler for most stars donated in the month of July. Don't get me to counting and giving y'all figures. Y'all know how Facebook has gotten ratchet on me, but that's another subject. But shout out to King Sharon, Mike Rock, Sherry Rowland. Shout out to my girl Sherry Rowland up here today, Pacific Northwest. Got the link up with here locally. She actually won a cap here during the month of July. So shout out to my girl Sherry Rowland, big time Green Badge supporter. She claims she's going to win this jersey today, y'all. She told me today when we met up, she says, and when I win that Sean Lee jersey today, I said, I love the confidence. So shout out to my girl Sherry. Hopefully we get to meet up again after you win this jersey, if that's the case. But the more popcorn you bought, as you can see, some of those were repeat names there. I don't know. Can y'all see them? Yeah, you can see them up there barely. But I'm going to spin this wheel once, and that's going to be the winner, baby. So congratulations to everybody who showed popcorn love. You know, we did that. Everybody remembers when T.O. did the popcorn thing, right? Yeah. We did some popcorn love, and everybody that bought popcorn is now into this Sean Lee jersey raffle. And here we go. Let's see who's going to win it. Oh, man, he is cleaning up here today. Woo, Park Ranger in the building. Park Ranger is cleaning up here today, y'all. He's the Igloo cooler winner. So shout out to my guy, gave the most stars here during the month of July. We didn't really have a lot of shows to really offer, you know, for giving stars. So just know that if I'm not live, you can still donate stars to content. Any of the reels, any of the content that you post stars here, I get a notification. So thank you, especially like my guy, Park Ranger, that lets me know when he donates stars on particular pieces of content. So you don't have to donate them to just live. You can donate them if you see the post, scroll by your timeline now. So shout out to everybody on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. You see that little thing at the bottom. It says send stars to win cool prizes. So shout out to my guy, Park Ranger. You are the winner of the Sean Lee raffle jersey. Shout out to everybody, like I said, who donated to help my son travel to LA, which he's going this month. Shout out to my son, Bryce. He's traveling for his first full contact sports football game with a nationally ranked program here in Washington State. He's playing in them trenches, as I see some of the comments coming in talking about camp, about Zach Martin. We're going to get to some of this Cowboys talk, y'all. We got a lot of things to cover here, so make sure you get your popcorn and get comfortable. Bill's talking about Emmett. He says, when Emmett was drafted, they said he was too small. They were totally wrong. Oh, man. Kind of sound familiar with our guy, Deuce Vaughn. Now, we know Deuce Vaughn's a little bit shorter. I see what you're saying there, Bill. Appreciate you adding some context to Emmett there. Oh, yeah, they're over there talking about Zach Martin. As we get into the trenches, I see y'all are talking about Zach Martin and all of that. I'm not going to get off on a tangent here because my big question of the show today is we're going to center that around Bill Bates. So let me just preface that and put that up here today for the show. Y'all know every Supporter Saturday or every time we do a live show here where we're streaming on multiple platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, you know, Twitter, or actually X now, sorry. You know, we have a big question of the show. I have a big question of the show. So today's big question is in line with Bill Bates. And this is what we got for our current Cowboys. This is what I want you to think. Which of our current Cowboys today, who's going to channel Bill Bates' passion this season? As we talk about Bill Bates here, special teams extraordinaire, three-time Super Bowl champion, undrafted free agent. Boy, them Cowboys sure got a thing or two about some undrafted free agents, right? But that's the big question of the show here. So tap in. There you go, Park Ranger. Yeah, baby, you clean it up, man. I just boxed up your stuff. So shout out to everybody. If you got a DM from me today, if I owed you a package, you know BG sent you that confirmation. The check is in the mail. Thank you for your support. Most importantly, thank you for your patience. You know what I mean? I know it's taking some time for some things to happen, but we getting them to happen nonetheless. So shout out to everybody out there supporting the content here today. And if you'd like to become a supporter, just like we're going to talk about the Gym Rats of the month here as we segue into Gym Rats of the month. The big question of the show is open throughout the show. So I want to know which Dallas Cowboys defender is going to channel that Bill Bates passion on the field. Y'all see that quote by Tom Landry? He said, if I had 11 of Bill Bates's who did homework and worked as hard as he did, we'd be unbeatable, essentially. That's right. That's right. All the congrats is coming in. What up, Caitlin? We see you with the context out there tapping in. Yeah, shout out to everybody giving congrats. All my cousins out there. Appreciate y'all. You know, take a small group of dedicated fans to bring this content to you. So shout out to all of the green badges. When we talk about Gym Rats of the month, this is an award system set up for our supporters to encourage, you know, behavior on the platform here, but also helping us develop that muscle. As you know, I see a lot of comments here lately saying built different. Hell, is y'all built different, man? Y'all ain't built different over here. What up, Marquis? I see he says Deuce Vaughn is a beast at camp. Yeah, we're going to get into some camp things. But as you see, I got my guy, Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, I got Dak over here too. It's the 214 feeling. It's that 214 feeling in August as we've kicked off the month of August. You see my quarterback, Dak Prescott, on there. I don't know if he's your quarterback, but he's my quarterback nonetheless. But yeah, we got some Gym Rat of the Month business to do. We got this Ezekiel Elliott poster, and I got another wheel of names up. So we're going to kick that off right now. We got 4 prizes to give away here today. Actually, 3, I'm sorry. We got 4. So shout out to everybody who participated in the Sean Lee raffle. That was 1. I've got 3 more here to give away. Even got a new hat. Dang, did I just give that to y'all? Well, yeah, we got 3 more prizes to give away here today, but I got a wheel of names set up. I got another pinwheel set up of supporters here that just stand out to folks. You know what I mean? Every time I look on content here, every time I look on the comment section, every time I look on any of my content here, likes, comments, shares, you know, people raising the bar. You know, these are the names that come across my notifications. Shout out to Park Ranger. That was that one wheel. Let's get the other wheel up. Y'all know I'm going to roll till the wheels fall off. While we're speaking about wheels, shout out to all them DC4L Cowboy fans out there. Boy, a lot of fans in their feelings, man. They don't understand. Not everybody that wears Dallas Cowboys merchandise is DC4L, but I'm going to tell you these folks right here. Let's count how many names this. I think it's 15, 17. Shout out to Sherry, Troy, Park Ranger, Mike Rock, Nelly, King Sharon, Prototype, Felicia Kinman making the list. Quietly, we see you out there getting them reps. I see all the notifications. Big Dub, shout out to my guy Big Dub up there, baby. Sam Harris, the admin. Caitlin, the admin. Tanya, down there in Arkansas. She represents for the whole Saw. I see you down there, Tanya. Nicole Craig, my guy, R.C. Woodson. We're going to talk a little bit more about the helmet plug here today, too, as well. But the helmet plug has entered the chat, y'all. And shout out to Michelle Price. These are the names up for the Ezekiel Elliott poster. So if I shouted your name, congratulations on being up for the Ezekiel Elliott poster. As you can see, we got it spinning in the background here. Now, these posters that I'm showing you that are being given away here today, this Ezekiel Elliott poster was made by a fan base creator in my Group Official Americas team. Shout out to my guy, Caesar Mancia out there in the Metroplex. Caesar Mancia in OAT. Many of y'all have won some posters here. Shout out to Park Ranger. Yours getting ready to be in the mail tomorrow. And we're going to have somebody win a poster here today. Caesar Mancia, like I said, is a fan base creator in my group. These were made custom by him So not only are you getting something for your man cave or your she shed, you're helping support another fan base creator's passion, you know, by supporting the work. And I support his work because it's good work and he's a member of the group. But let's give this away. Who's going to win this Ezekiel Elliott poster by Caesar Mancia? Is he jumping over my most disliked team, the Philadelphia Eagles? The wheel has spun. Oh. Felicia, congratulations. Everything is working out. Shout out to Felicia. We see you out there in the Metroplex too as well. Always supporting the content. Like I say, these folks that made this list, shout out to my girl Felicia on winning that. Make sure you DM me so I got your address to be able to mail that to you. But any of those notifications that I get, the multitude of notifications that I get, especially, you know, about 50% of from the haters, because they're talking in the comments, because, you know, nothing attracts a Philadelphia Eagle fan more than a Dallas Cowboys post, especially on my page. But yeah, they're all there. I see the notifications. So shout out to Felicia. These names of folks are always in shows here. They always donate stars or buy popcorn or doing different things, getting down, liking, sharing, and commenting on the comments. So when you hear me say raise the bar, if you're new here today, you never see me when I do this. When I say raise the bar, that means you got to share some content. So if you're on one of these platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, or YouTube, you got to share the content, especially on Facebook. I can see who's in the gym and who's not. And these are part of the notifications that I get, who I can see are doing a multitude of things, not just sharing, liking, commenting, but doing a lot of other things here on the content. So shout out to all of the green badges. That is the second Gym Rat of the Month award to give away here today. So shout out to all of those Gym Rats. Let's get some more shout outs to see who's rolling with us during the show here today. Troy says, we build different. We stay in the gym. That's right, man. You can't get no gains if you don't go to the gym. Like, I mean, all my real folks that go to real gyms, like physical brick and mortar gyms, or maybe your gym at the house, your gym in the garage, I don't know, your gym in the bedroom, wherever it's at. You know, maybe you got one of those Pelotons or something like that. Wherever you go to the gym, you know, you can't get no gains. You can't lose no weight. You can't build no muscle if you don't raise that bar, if you don't perspire, if you don't sweat. That's right, Troy. I see you, baby. Katie says, feeling lucky, got a spot lined up in my shed wall right now for a potential poster. Well, that's a little late. Sorry, I didn't get to that before we did the raffle. But you did win a poster, I think, nonetheless. Mike Rock says, DC4L. Yeah, you know that, baby. Not everybody who wears Dallas Cowboy merchandise is DC4L. But speaking of DC4L, yeah, let's just get into some camp news. Who's going to channel this Bill Bates, this passion, as we get into some camp news? Man, I told you there's going to be about 2 running backs that wasn't going to make this 53-man roster. I know y'all seen the news. We shared it here. You know, Ronald Jones popped for PED. Somebody asked, what did he take? What did he pop on? Performance-enhancing drugs. Whatever that is, you know, for his muscles or whatnot. Apparently, the Dallas Cowboys were aware of this when they signed him. But like I said, he's going to make it tough on trying to make this squad when you start off with a 2-game suspension for PED. So, like I said, 2 running backs are not going to make this 53-man roster. And I think Ronald Jones is just helping himself get voted off the island, if you know what I mean. But, boy, it's a lot of news about Deuce Vaughn coming out of training camp, right? Everybody's been hearing about Deuce Vaughn. But I tell you, it's about 50-11 fan base creators at training camp. Boy, it's a lot of folks getting a lot of video. I swear I see the same play from multiple angles from different video feeds out there. So shout out to all of the boots on ground fans out there in training camp. But I've been hearing about Deuce Vaughn and his cleats on the ground. He's been out there getting busy. So definitely think he's going to make this squad. We know it's going to be Pollard, Deuce Vaughn, and then maybe like my girl Caitlin with the context has been campaigning for Malik Davis. A lot of great news on Malik Davis coming out of training camp. So I don't know about Ronald Jones. I don't know about Rico Dowdle, man. I don't know. I ain't been hearing anything about Hunter Lipke, and I picked him as my dark horse. So that is some of the camp news out there. And then plus there's the Mozzie Smith quote. I know some Cowboy fans is getting their britches in a bunch. Some Cowboy fans literally getting their britches in a bunch out there behind Mozzie Smith saying that he don't like to play football. He don't even like football. He just like to hit people. Really? You getting your britches in a bunch because the guy says he likes to hit people? He doesn't quote unquote like football? Like, really? I mean, at least he's not like a Jalen Carter from the Philadelphia Eagles out there saying he's literally going to kill the opponent. But yeah, a lot of folks out there, shout out to Mozzie Smith. He's very, very entertaining. Yeah, Mozzie Smith, I'm looking forward to seeing Mozzie Smith doing some damage out there, especially if all he likes to do is hit people. Because, boy, that's what we need right in that middle. Y'all know, stopping the run, stopping the damn run. Shout out to my guy, West Coast. Stopping the damn run, baby, has been our Achilles heel, man. We've been getting gashed on. But I think Mozzie Smith is going to bring an attitude, a bold attitude, like you've seen him in that video, clearly saying he don't like football. He likes to hit people. That's right. They even asked Mozzie, who's the strongest guy in the weight room? And he had to, he's a pretty strong guy at Michigan. Everybody that follows college football, follow Mozzie Smith, especially all my Michigan fans out there. I think my guy Cuff, the supporter here, is a big-time Go Blue fan. I think my guy R.C. Woodson is a big-time Michigan fan too, But yeah, I'm looking forward to Mozzie Smith doing some damage here, especially, the damage he's doing to some of these Cowboy fans by letting them get in their feelings, or a lack of better terms, their britches in a bunch. Social currency. That's right, Caitlin. I always appreciate you tapping in and supporting. Make sure, it's good to see we got 28 likes and 24, 25 people on this show. If you don't do anything else, especially if you just here being nosy, hit the like button. That's right, social currency. It don't cost anything for social currency here today as we celebrate our Gym Rat of the Month program here. I got a new prize to unveil away today. I got a prize I'm going to give away that I have been talking about this one Gym Rat here continuously. So we're going to give a prize here to a no stranger in the gym here today. So a couple more prizes to give away. We got some other things still to talk about. I haven't heard anybody say who's going to channel that Bill Bates passion. Come on, y'all. Big question of the show. Let me just throw that back up there for everybody who's tapping in here today as we keep the show going. Who channels Bill Bates' passion this season, y'all? Is it going to be Mozzie Smith? I mean, he seems to be right on par. He said he don't even like football. He just likes to hit people. I know that's what Bill Bates did. Real, kill, Captain Crash. And if you wonder why we're talking about Bill Bates, we are 40 days away from the Dallas Cowboys kicking off in New Jersey. The reason why I put emphasis on that, everybody's been correcting me on all my posts. I've been saying, football kicking off in the Big Apple. It's funny. I thought both of those teams playing like the same stadium or something like that. How's that? The Giants are from New York, but they play but they call us the Arlington Cow. Just things that make me go late at night in my bed. But yeah, I see you, Felicia. Shout out to the winner right there. She says Mozzie Smith is a beast. Oh, he gonna be a beast. I'm loving what I'm hearing. I'm glad he got some folks with their britches in a bunch. What up, Joe Chain? I see you, baby. Appreciate you tapping in. Y'all know the drill. If you're watching for the first time, especially on one of these other platforms, leave me a comment. Let's get acquainted here today. As Caitlin always stepping out, first there was some context. Says Bill Bates Passion Award winner for me is going to be rookie DeMarvion Overshown. Ooh. I ain't mad at it. Definitely been a lot of noise coming out about Overshown on this defense. Possibility. Is he going to channel that Bill Bates passion? This is my question to any folks who watch this that may be connected to a Cowboy or maybe Dak Prescott, somebody who watches this content. I got to know, man, who's going to channel that Bill Bates this season? I mean, the guy, undrafted free agent, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Like we said, the Dallas Cowboys are masterminds and undrafted free agent. Bill Bates said, if you watch that video we posted today, Bill Bates said there was only 12 rounds in the draft, and the Dallas Cowboys called him up and said, you know what? If there would have been 13 rounds, we would have drafted you next. I tell you what, boy, the Dallas Cowboys know how to find a good deal at the dollar store, and especially when it came to Bill Bates as an undrafted free agent. Boom, this guy popped. And I wonder who's going to be popping and banging on the field with this guy's passion this year. I think Overshown is a great candidate. I got my eyes on Mozzie Smith. I really want to see what kind of interior damage he can do on this defense. Yeah, we was catching up on some camp news. So we talked about Deuce Vaughn. We see the chemistry is cooking, pun intended, with Dak and our guy Brandon Cooks out there. I know some of y'all have seen some of the content we shared. Like I said, there's about 11 fan base creators giving us boots on ground content out there. You know, that my guy West Coast essentially started doing way back in like 2015. Shout out to the OG out there putting it down. But yeah, there's about 11 creators out there giving us all this different video, and I absolutely love it. It even has the haters watching us, y'all. Like, that's nothing new. But, man, they're reporting on how many Dak Prescott interceptions there had already been, right? Part Ranger says Parsons is channeling that force. Yeah, Parsons has been getting off the block fast. He's been in the backfield multiple times, as you've seen in camp. I think the Lion is going to remain the king of the jungle this season. Oh, I'm going to tell you, it's going to get real safari-like. So, great cue. Appreciate that. As Caitlin taps back in with Parsons, always good option for that title as well. Yeah. You know, that's expected. That's expected. But I'm looking for somebody like an undrafted free agent, like a Bill Bates, who had to make this squad. Said it looked like he wasn't going to make the squad, and then he converted special teams, right? A guy who made his living off special teams. 3-time Super Bowl champion. That's right, baby. Who is on this defense going to channel that Bill Bates passion this season? Part Ranger says, I want to see Mozzie talk that talk, put him hits on. Yeah, man. I want to see him hit some people. Then I want to hear his interviews afterward so we can continue to see some more Cowboy fans with their britches in a bunch. Jonas, I see you tapping in. Appreciate that. That's a new name. Says Mozzie looking thick. I'm with you, baby. He's saving his calories for the regular season. I can't wait. Ooh, great point, man. As we talk about being in the gym here, getting these reps here today, make sure if you're a green badge, make sure if you're up for Gym Rat of the Award, if you was one of them 15, 17 names up there for that Ezekiel Elliott poster, you got to share this video. That is the Stat Quo Pro. Come on now, set the standard here today. Yes, Felicia. West Coast keeping it 100. Yeah, shout out to the OG out there, been holding it down. Like I said, y'all remember when I found West Coast on Facebook in like 2016 and added them to our group, Official America's team over there. And, you know, this guy literally is, you know, setting a trend out there. The most traveled fan base creator out there. This guy's camp is right in his backyard, but y'all see him. He's all over during the season. But, yeah, shout out to everybody giving us those views out there because we get to see everything that's happening at camp. You know, there was somebody, I can't remember the name, they quoted or they tweeted. Can't even say Twitter. I don't know what they say. Did they say tweets anymore on X? Where Troy at? Troy, what they say over there on Twitter, baby? They call them tweets. When somebody posts something on Twitter now, you know, or is it X? What is it? What do y'all call it over there? Let me know, Troy. Another new name tapping in there. We appreciate you tapping in. Jeffrey says, godliness, defense, Bohanna, Mozzie, Hankins, Osario, D-Law, Ghostin. Yeah, man. There's a lot of names that can be made. How many of y'all remember Dorrance Armstrong from last season? You know, quietly had like 8.5 sacks. How many of y'all remember D8? Mike Rock says, X is fork and a knife. Got you. He talking about goal line. I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying, Jeffrey. Yeah, goal line. Yeah, this up front defense, like I said, the Dallas Cowboys' Achilles heel has been not able to stop the run. Can I get an amen? I remember when I went to the playoffs and seen the LA Rams at the Coliseum, you know, before they built SoFi. Boots on ground out there. I remember 2018 when the Rams ran over 200 yards on this Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. You know, of course, that was after Dak Prescott had cooked Russell, you know, in the first round. And then we went to LA after that. So we were boots on ground there. You know, so these fans that tell you, you know, if you ain't never seen the Dallas Cowboys win a playoff game or whatever, y'all don't talk about, you know, Dak Prescott beating Russell Wilson back in the day. Where are my Dak haters at? You know, I got to get my Dak haters going. Where the Dak haters at? I'm surprised we ain't had any Dak haters or them Eagles fans tapping in here with us today. Caitlin saying for the undrafted free agent, cornerback Miles Brooks could throw his name in the 9 career interceptions and his 8 pass breakups last season. Yeah, I know, there's going to be a name or two made on this side of the defense. Don't believe me? Just turn on your notifications and watch. Like I said, it's going to get real safari-like here as we talked about the king of the jungle remaining the king of the jungle. Yep. And as we talk about king of the jungle, you know, sometimes in the gym, you always going to have that gym rat, that king gym rat, where we seen our guy Mike Rock come away with this as we kicked off this program in the month of June. Mike Rock was the first gym rat of the month winner overall for his contributions on all of the social currency here, all the contributions to the Built Different Group page here. So like I said, if you're watching on one of these other platforms, you can hop over to Built Different Group. Hit that green badge down there below for $4.99 a month. Get your gym membership, as you see me so eloquently share with y'all here today. But Mike Rock was in the month of June, and in the month of July, I'm going to have to just say he was already fast on the king of the gym, Mike Rock's feet in the month of June and July. He really turned it up. And like I said, he was here first, even though Mike Rock says he was 13 hours earlier. I don't know, but my guy over there on YouTube, Troy Park, says, you know, I'm not going to miss this show. How about them Cowboys? Always dedicated, always tapped in. You are the Gym Rat of the Month winner for this scarf and gloves. This is one of the prizes. We said we were going to give away FOCO straight off Fanatics, baby. You know it's going to get cold in these streets this season, especially because the Cowboys have to go to Buffalo. So shout out to my guy, Troy Park, on winning the scarf and gloves here today. That's the third prize. Like we said, we had the Sean Lee raffle giveaway. We had the Ezekiel Elliott poster giveaway. Shout out to my girl, Felicia. And then shout out to my guy, Troy Park, on winning the Gym Rat of the Month award here for the scarf and the gloves. Now, we got one more prize. Like I said, I'll always unveil those prizes every Saturday. Now, the way the month of August is set up, if you're just new here, you want to be able to participate during the month of August, you're going to have to tap in for the preseason challenge. You know, today's August 1st. So we got 4 Saturdays in the month of August. Every Saturday, I'll be unveiling a prize like you see me giving away here today for Gym Rat of the Week, Gym Rat of the Month award. We still got one more to give away here today, but we're encouraging this good behavior on the platform, not to be, you know, disrespectful in the comments, but to keep things football around here, keep the discussion going in the comments, either liking, sharing, or commenting. So like I said, if you're on one of these other platforms like Twitter or YouTube or LinkedIn, you're going to have to, or X. Sorry, man, I need to figure that out, boy. It's going to get some taking used to. Because Elon Musk, after all, says he wants to be the premier platform. Y'all been keeping up with that? You know, the cage match fight and all that, like Elon Musk, who owns X, and Mark Zuckerberg, who owns Facebook, talking about really fighting in the cage match, y'all. Like the battle of tech billionaires. Jeffrey says, versus Buffalo, does Trevor travel with Stephon, or does Gilmore get him? I don't know. That's way out there. That's way out there, but I want to keep it around. It's a great question nonetheless. It's just a little too far out there. I want to keep it centered here today around Bill Bates. Like, if you're just tapping in here today, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. I want to hear from you on the big question of the show. who is going to channel this inner Bill Bates this season? Yeah, shout out to my guy Troy Park, man. Keeping in the gym. Like I said, he was a follower here, a top fan before he even became a subscriber. He was already hanging out in the gym, getting those reps. Once he got his membership, he stepped it up a notch. And like I said, he's giving my guy Mike Rock a run for his money, literally in the gym as the king gym rat. Yeah, getting back to that Bill Bates. Who's going to channel this Bill Bates passion this season, man? It sure would be nice. Somebody on this linebacker unit, somebody on this interior defense, you know, with Gilmore in the secondary and Diggs on the other side, which congratulations, Trayvon Diggs got his contract, you know, upwards of 3 figures in the M's, 3-figure M's over there, 100-something million, 104 million or something like that over the course of his contract. And speaking of contracts, you know, Zach Martin is still a no-show at training camp. So maybe we'll talk a little bit about Zach Martin. Maybe Zach Martin should channel his inner Bill Bates. But yeah, Zach Martin still a holdout. There's a big divide going on amongst the fans right now. Everybody's saying he should report. He needs to honor that contract. You know, the one Jerry gave him a few years ago where he paid him top dollar value. Well, the market has expanded since Zach got his first. Now he's looking to close the gap, so to speak, on the pay and hasn't showed up for camp as a result. But Jerry Jones out there saying, look, there is nothing going to happen. He just needs to report. So maybe Jerry's on to something. What's going on with Zach Martin as he continues to get fined? I think, what is it, $25,000, $50,000 a day? Something like he was at $250,000, quarter M's on fines. Woo! I don't know, man, what's going on with Zach Martin. Felicia says, I miss not seeing him. Uh-oh. Not sure if I exactly follow you there. Troy says, just show up to camp, Martin, please. Well, how does it look for an opportunity for some of these younger pups on this offensive line? As we've seen, Zach Martin was even quoted as saying, this Dallas Cowboys offensive line has some depth. We've got some great depth, quote unquote. If you caught that reel going past your timeline here, that interview was from the Dallas Cowboys official YouTube channel over there about 7 months ago. Quote unquote, Zach Martin was saying, we've got some great depth. It's going to be interesting. Maybe this is a philosophy that they're using, weirdly enough, to keep Zach Martin from not getting hurt, keep him from getting them camp reps maybe he might need. I mean, the guy has played the top of his position. I mean, he got the 99 rating at Madden after all, right? I know everybody who doesn't play Madden or keep up with the game Madden, like if you get a 99 rating Madden, like you are the shit. Park Ranger says, Zach not going to make no money if he losing money. You got a point, like I said. But a lot of times I see they erase these fines or they don't charge them after they come back. They work something out or something. But it sure does have a 6-figure effect, does it not, so to speak? Yeah, you can't find a Zach Martin at the Dollar General as we talk about Bill Bates being an undrafted free agent. You know, there's some undrafted free agents like this Hunter Lipke, who is out of North Dakota State University, the fullback. I haven't heard anything about Hunter Lipke out of training camp. Have y'all? Y'all tap in, leave me a comment, let me know. What have you heard? I haven't seen anything. Now, I haven't really exactly gone and looked, but I haven't seen any kind of news come out of Hunter Lipke at camp, you know, my dark horse to make this 53-man squad. As we see, we open up. Ronald Jones popped for PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs. 2 game suspension out the gate. That means not against the Giants, not against the Jets. Maybe he don't even make the 53-man roster. I told you 2 of these running backs were not going to make this roster. He's essentially voting himself off the island. Mike Rock says, you got to spend money to make money. Ain't that the truth? It take money to make money. I know somebody heard that out there before. I have. It take money to make money, baby. Jeffrey says, I would like to see Akeem Richards get those reps. Yeah, you know, when the guy is not there and there's room to step up, somebody has to be the next man up, right? As Zach Martin was, quote unquote, saying, we've got some great depth. Now, of course, this was 7 months ago, but this offensive line missing Zach Martin is the centerpiece for the continuity on this offensive line, especially as we see Dak Prescott doing nothing but ripping the ball on this Texas Coast offense. So I don't know. You know, I made my proclamation today. I guarantee you Dak Prescott will not throw an interception any preseason game. Out of the 3 preseason games, for those of y'all that didn't catch that, this NFL preseason, for 3 NFL preseason games, I predict Dak Prescott won't throw an interception. He's going to probably channel his inner Bill Bates this season. Maybe Dak breaks that or doesn't break that promise and gets that number down. He can shut these haters up about his interception problem a lot of folks seem to think he has. Chad Evans says, Deuce and Jones. Yeah, Malik Jones. No, not Ronald Jones. You're talking about Malik Davis. No, man. Ronald Jones might be gone, man. He's popped for PEDs first 2 games. I think he might not make the 53-man roster. You know, you can't forget, I told y'all about this. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about when I do that? Especially when it comes to this running back unit of the Dallas Cowboys. Caden's talking about that offensive line. Josh Ball, I believe, would be the next in line if Martin did miss any games. 6'8", 304 pounds at only 25 years of age. Ooh, that's a big boy. Opportunities arise. Zach Martin not at camp, getting some looks on some of these other guys in the lineup. As we see Mozzie Smith, they essentially out there triple teaming my guy. Mozzie, who likes to hit people. He don't even like football. I mean, it's pretty tough when you got to put three linemen on a rookie. Tell you, boy, Mozzie going to be out there throwing them bows this season. Y'all got to make sure and check out that latest interview on the Dallas Cowboys official YouTube channel. We posted a fragment of that here on a reel where, you know, Mozzie is talking about him being a very powerful and strong guy, you know, number 1 freak. Yeah, we got one more prize to give away. We've been streaming live here about 47 minutes. So shout out to all of the green badges who's tapped in here today. Shout out to all the winners thus far. We've already given this Zeke poster away. Shout out to my guy, Troy Park, on the scarf and the gloves here today. And, you know, I like to shop in twos. So I got this new snapback here from New Era. You know, I was at the mall here. I had to get these last 2 snapbacks here. I think my guy, Sam Harris, won one of these last time. So shout out to the admin, Sam Harris. We're going to throw this in the mix today. But there's a catch. In order to qualify to win this, you already had to have been in the wheel of names. And like I said, since it's a Gym Rat of July award, you know, we're going to award those folks who have demonstrated, you know, the behavior here that we're trying to encourage on engaging with the content. Because y'all got to understand, I opened up and shared the group vote result. You know, I got a group OAT, Official America's Team, with over 20,000 folks. I posted that poll for our favorite team, favorite player for this year's, you know, in the group. I posted that in June, all through the month of July. It didn't even reach 2,000 members in our group. So yes, reach is very tough here on social media. You know, Facebook likes to make you pay for it, but that's a whole nother subject. But if you catch my point, all the social engagement here, when you like, comment, or share, helps make sure this content stays in front of you so you can qualify to win cool prizes like this snapback here. This is a New Era 950 snapback. We're going to give it away to somebody who qualified on the wheel of names, who was up for the Ezekiel Elliott jersey, or Ezekiel Elliott poster, rather. So shout out if you made the cut. That's how we're going to give away this 4th and final prize. Like I said, Gym Rat of the month. This is our 2nd month. We did June. Mike Rock, congratulations. We did July. Shout out to my guy, Troy Park, Gym Rat of the Month for July. But everybody who's been in the gym is going to qualify to win this on the Wheel of Names. Yes, Felicia, your name is still in there. We didn't remove you because you won the first prize. So you really have a chance to clean up here. And I believe in taking care of those folks who take care of me. So especially all my Green Badge supporters, like I said, check your DMs. You got your tracking numbers if I owed you a package. But let's spin the wheel for this hat. Who's going to win this hat, y'all? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. The ladies are cleaning up here today. Shout out to them ladies that love it. Shout out to them girls that love them boys. I know my girl down there, Tanya, in Arkansas. I know she's happy. Shout out to my girl, Tanya. She's always all over the content, too, as well. And that's why she made this list. So as we go into, or as we are in now, the month of August, we're kicking off the preseason Gym Rat of the Month challenge. We got 4 Saturdays again. There's a method to the madness. Every Saturday, we're going to unveil one of those 4 prizes. I got some cool prizes coming up for the month of August. Oh, especially if you're Micah Parsons or if you're Emmitt Smith. I'll just give you a couple of names of some prizes that will be given away here for August Gym Rat of the Month. So if you'd like to become eligible to win cool prizes like this, you see all this content floating past your timeline, you're trying to figure out what's going on, who's this, notification, and why. Do me a favor, hit that green badge, become a supporter of the content here today. We got a new quest for the 6 challenge. As you see, I've been putting up quest for the 6. First 6 folks who become a supporter here today, you'll have an opportunity to win what's in this. So simply hit that green badge down there below, become a supporter of the content, and you'll have a chance to be nominated and awarded prizes as Gym Rat of the Month as we get ready to wrap up the show here today. We've been talking about the big question of the show. We talked about some camp news and notes. Let me go through the rest of my notes. Oh, don't forget, August 7th. Yeah, August 7th. Next Monday, y'all. That's Heroes Day at training camp. What is Heroes Day? Well, if you're a military veteran like myself, retired veteran, shout out to all of my veterans out there. You know, the Dallas Cowboys at Oxnard. Got big Navy amphibious base out there. Shout out to, you know, and aviation there too as well at Port Hueneme in Oxnard, California. If you're a first line responder, you know, in the medical field, things of that nature, you got to make sure and check out the Heroes Day, especially if you're boots on ground at training camp. They're going to be doing some special things out there with the heroes for Heroes Day. But closing up the show on the big question of the show, who is going to channel this Bill Bates passion for this Dallas Cowboys defense this season? Oh, lastly, one more piece of information while y'all pontificate on that Bill Bates question there. If you're in Official America's team, if you've stayed and watched this entire show, thank you, first of all. And if you watch this show after the fact, do me a favor, make sure you use hashtag replay. But if you're in Official America's team, here's going to be a chance for you to get in on the fun. So shout out to all of the supporters here. If you're a real person on Facebook with a real profile and you're in my group, you'll be able to take advantage of cool things like my guy who offers that here from Alaska, the helmet plug. So the helmet plug has just entered the chat, y'all. So as we've been talking a little bit about Dak Prescott here today, you know how the haters have been keeping up with his interceptions. Well, if you're a collector of helmets or if you know somebody that likes to collect helmets, here's your opportunity now to win a Dak Prescott helmet. So shout out to my guy, RC up in AK. He is a helmet connoisseur, AKA that's why he's been named the helmet plug here. Well, he's got this Dak Prescott helmet that he wants to raffle off here. So if you're a collector, this is a great pickup, autographed Dak Prescott helmet here. We're going to launch this here shortly after the show in the group. You know, this was on the subscribers wall. As you see this right here where it says subscribers only. This is one of the cool benefits of being a member of our community here, subscribers. You get a lot of this information firsthand, first deal. Y'all know I go to work for y'all. But this Dak Prescott helmet that we have here is going to be up for grabs in a raffle. There's only going to be 10 entries. As you see, it's got a COA there, certificate of authority. It'll be mailed to you free of charge. So if you want to learn more about that, make sure you hop over into my group, Official America's Team. We're not going to be posting it in the supporter group. We're going to post it in OAT. Like I've been telling you, this group with over 20,000 fans in there. So if you're a helmet connoisseur, or maybe if you know somebody who is, make sure you look for that post. I'll pin it to the featured in the group, so that way you can learn more about that. But shout out to the helmet plug, big time Dallas Cowboys fan. He's also a retired veteran too as well. I tell you, man, I love my supporters who really love me and get it, man. Shout out to my guy RC up there. You know, I had shared that, you know, I had some computer problems the other day, and my guy RC was Johnny on the spot. I mean, this guy was like, what kind of computer do you use? What do you what do you need? Next thing you know, he sends me a text that says, go to Best Buy and pick up your new equipment. That's the kind of supporters I like, baby, who are 10 toes down with the content, who not only say it, but they put the action behind it. And so shout out to all of the Gym Rats of the month here. Shout out to all of the green badges who have been participating. But we're going to open this up in terms of this helmet raffle for the Official America's Team group. We want to get everybody active in the group. Preseason games getting ready to kick off. We got the Hall of Fame game kicking off this week. So a lot of things shaking and moving. Busy month in the month of August. The preseason challenge for Gym Rats is going to be unveiled. I'll unveil more of that on Saturday, the 5th. So more details to follow on the Gym Rat of the preseason challenge for the Gym Rat of the month. So it's going to be some different guidelines, and we're still going to offer 4 prizes, but different ways for you to be able to win. So make sure you tune back in over here with us on Supporter Saturday so you can stay abreast everything that's going on. But man, we've been streaming here almost live an hour. Let's get through some rest of these comments, get some more shout outs before we get out of here. I appreciate you if you watched this far. Make sure you at least at a minimum share this video. Caitlin says, salute to the troops. We thank you collectively for the service and sacrifice y'all made. Yeah, shout out to all my veterans out there. Like we said, Heroes Day, August 7th. Boots on ground out there at training camp. Make sure y'all go take advantage of that. Thank you, Troy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Park Ranger. Appreciate that. Yes, Sherry. Good to see you today. Shout out to my girl, Sherry. We got to meet up here locally today. I love my local fans like Mike Rock, my local Gym Rats like Sherry. Sorry you didn't win the Sean Lee jersey today, but you got a hat. You got a Cowboy Cousin shirt here today, too, on the house. So appreciate you, Sherry, for always supporting the content over here. I can't wait to get this tailgate information for the preseason game because, you know, the Dallas Cowboys are slated to visit up here this month, too, as well. On the 19th, that's right, the Dallas Cowboys fly in to SeaTac Airport, baby. They're going to play at Lumen Field up here on the 19th. So more details to follow on a tailgate. So if you're going to be boots on ground up here in the Pacific Northwest like my girl Sherry and her mom, shout out to Mom. I got to meet moms over there today. Yeah, we're going to have a tailgate. There's going to be some information that's going to be shared here that subscribers are going to have first access to. So like I said, you want to become part of the cool kids crowd, hit that green badge down there below, get your gym membership, and in the process, while you're getting these gains, you get an opportunity to win some cool prizes. You know that little disclaimer you see across all the posts that you go by your timeline now that say send stars to win cool prizes. That's what that means. You can put stars on any pieces of content here. Saturday, I'll unveil also the main prize of the month for top star donator. Like I said, shout out to my guy Park Ranger who won the Igloo cooler donated by my guy Super Cowboy over there, the Igloo plug down there in the Metroplex. I see you, Super Cowboy. But shout out to my guy Troy Park Ranger. Shout out to my guy Richard Calderon, Troy Park. Man, what I want to keep saying, Park Ranger, Troy Park, it's all the same, man. See what you got me doing? But shout out to my guy Park Ranger on winning the Igloo cooler. There'll be a new prize to unveil this Saturday, too, when we talk about the preseason challenge for the Gym Rats. So you want to tap in for that, too, as well. But thank you for everybody tuning in here today. We had a whole bunch of stuff to cover. If you watched on LinkedIn, on X, got it right, see? And on YouTube, shout out to Troy, shout out to Mike Rock, shout out to all my dedicated gym rats over there on YouTube. I do things a little different on YouTube. I like to, mix a video up with some music over there and do some reels. I do some different things. I like to go live here when we're on StreamYard because I can reach all platforms, but you don't see me over there as much on YouTube because I do some different content. So make sure if you're like my guy Troy or Mike Rock, you go over there and subscribe on the YouTube channel, because this week when we got Tony Dorsett Day on August 8th, that'll be 33 days away from the Dallas Cowboys kicking off. That's a week from today. You're going to really see how the Dallas Cowboys have ushered in or rushed in the devaluation of the running back market with our very own, going all the way back to Tony Dorsett. So make sure you go subscribe over there so you don't miss that. That's going to be dropping on the 8th. Like I said, we'll be 33 days away. So a lot of different content around here. And if you support this content, it's not just for the purchasing of prizes or, the almost $200 I spent today in shipping to get out to my loyal supporters. You know what I mean? It goes to elevating the content, and especially when I got supporters like my guy RC helping elevate, the tools that content creators need. Shout out to all my fan base creators out there. You know what I'm talking about. You need tools to be able to create content. That's what we're doing here. So shout out to all of the green badges again, as usual. This was your July Gym Rat of the Month awards. We are now in August. Big month ahead of us again this month. Preseason kicking off, like we said, Hall of Fame game this week. I am excited. Football is back in the air. Yeah, Sherry, I see you out there. Good seeing you again. We'll see you again soon, I'm sure. You support the content over here. You always getting some stuff. Repeat winner over there. Troy says, I have a draft day that day on the 19th. Wish I could go. I want to see Seattle. I hear you, baby. Don't worry. We'll have some boots on ground coverage here. So I know plenty of my boots on ground Cowboy fans will be out here shooting video like they are down there at training camp. Everybody essentially is now a fan base creator. Good question about post office workers. I'll have to find the official link and take a look at that. I want to say no initially, but I'm not for certain. So don't quote me on that, but great question over there on YouTube. Thank you, Nathaniel, for tapping in. Great question. If anybody knows, please put a comment in the comment section now so we can become aware of that. Thank you. Yes, sir. My guy Park Rangers coming up from Visalia, California to see them Seahawks. That's right, baby. Can't wait to meet you. My guy RC, the helmet plug from AK, will be down here. And I want to know if you're a green badge or maybe you follow the content here. Like my guy over here, I met Boots on Ground here the other day. I ran into one of my followers out here, Boots on Ground. You know who you are, baby. It was good seeing you over there at the EQC. Sean, I see you, baby. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of local fans here up at the Pacific Northwest, rather, for this game at this tailgate. So more details to follow on that. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you up here. And if you're coming, make sure send me a DM. That way we get you all of the info, especially when it comes to the tailgate. It's like, a little tough with these guys up here now. We're trying to get all the information out here now. But y'all know as soon as I have it, I'm going to share it with y'all. And if you're a Green Badge supporter of the content, I'm going to share it with you first thing. But I'm BG the Cowboys Unified, baby. I appreciate y'all tuning in for the whole show. It's been the Gym Rats of the Month awards for July. 2 months deep. Shout out to my guy, Mike Rock, for June. Shout out to my guy, Troy Park, for July. Yeah, we're going to have a Gym Rat of the Year award, baby. So it's going to continue to go on as the season goes. We're in the month 3 of August. The preseason challenge will be coming. Once we get into the regular season, September, October, November, the prizes are only going to get greater and greater as you help support this content by elevating it. So make sure you hit that green badge with a heart below. Become a supporter of the content if you like this here today. And I'll see you definitely in the gym on the next episode.